Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, like on the way in, gives me an energetic donation to the channel, helps me tune into you. Flip the roles as you see fit. Past, present, or future energy is always at play. And there we go. Get some smoke on the subject, baby. Yeah. All right, let's call in spirit and let's get this party started, shall we? Let's do it. All right, spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective. One that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. Amen, amen. Thank you so much for tuning in, my friends. Let's do a little Reiki, shall we? Let's clear the energy. The selenite wands. One more pass. Okay. There we go. All right. And let's get some healing energy on the subject. Gonna send you some healing and clearing vibes. Clear your mind. Heal your heart. Okay, that's good. That's good. Whew, we need that sometimes, right? We need these things to help us out, this healing energy. I love it. All right, let's get into the tarot, my babies. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's start the process. Let's see what we got. Spirit, please give me a message for the overall energy. What message do we have today? Spirit, give me a message, please. And thank you for all who tune in and show up and show out every single week. I so appreciate you. Thank you. Transformation. That's beautiful. All right, let me get a couple more now. Oh my word, somebody wants to jump for my love, jump in. A blessed sight. Ooh. Okay. Ocean, grounding. Oh my Lord, Spirit. Okay, thank you. He's like, don't even have to ask. And grace. They have at the bottom of the deck, shadow treasures, which seems similar to blessed sight. So there could be a specific place that you go to ground yourself. There could be a specific site, a sacred place. Yes. Let me see if there's any insights into this blessed site. Let me look, because this is Earth Wisdom. And the number is 28, so that's 10, right? In numerology, which is what? Completion, baby, completion. All right, blessed sight is lavender. Soothes the soul, mind, and emotions. When calm, it is easier to see good in the world, the blessing in any situation, and understanding the lessons to be learned. And what is this? Vortidite, rhodochrosite, is a lovely stone that increases inner strength. Difficult situations are a part of life. While they are not pleasant at the time, they play important roles in our lives, or they can if you have the right mindset. The divine and your inner divine self can see the big picture, allowing you to glean important lessons about life and about yourself. Engaging your divine sight allows the blessings of calm understanding, which helps bring things back into balance. Okay. So rhodochrosite, which is like a stone, specific stone, where this lavender is. But it's like looking at the bigger picture and trying to, through these difficult situations, learn something and realize that it's a lesson. It's not a curse. There's some way I'm hearing that. I don't know why, but transformation. And this might be something different than what you're used to thinking about, is what I'm hearing. Like maybe you always looked at the negative, but now you're trying to see the positive. And it's even like through the positive of what, walking through or walking away. Because you're walking away. But stop and smell the lavender, baby. And that's what it's saying, is that you're walking away from things, maybe not noticing the blessings that are in your life, or the special, you know. Okay. I remember my mother, and she was alive. She had a lot of challenges in her life. And the one thing that I noticed about it was that she never really saw the good in anything. It was like, it was always a negative situation. And you know, God rest her soul, God, you know, wherever she might be, whatever other life she might be living, I hope it's a pleasant one. I hope it's something where she can be happy. But it's like, I feel like sometimes even in our difficult situations, I try to find the lesson or the good in it, because it's like, what's the point of being here if you're just going to be miserable? It's like you're missing the point. Life is a blessing. Every day is a gift from the universe. And we have to make the most of it, friends, because some people did not make it today to be able to say that. And I understand that there's challenges, obviously. We all go through them. And some are more harsher than others, more difficult, more heartbreaking, devastating, harder to get over, harder to even, like, understand, like, decipher. Thank you, Spirit. Why something could happen, you know? But in the end, we have to try to rise above our circumstances. We have to try, because if we don't, we become that low vibing, stuck individual that can't get out of our own way. I'm not saying act like everything is fine when it's not. We need to recognize difficult times. We can't put our head in the sand and live our life in the clouds. But there's a happy medium there, where we're not like faking it till we make it so much that we're like living in a never land, or we just don't want to deal with it, so we're not even going to address the elephant in the room, or we live in the muck and the mire where we can't even get out of bed or even shower because it's like we don't even care about life anymore. It's like we got to have a happy medium in between. Recognize it, bring it on up, deal with the feelings, cry, scream, yell, whatever the hell you have to do. And except curse God, we don't want to do that. But it's like, deal with the bullshit and then transmute it into power, motivation, victory. Gotta do it. Because the sun rises and sets every day, whether we want it to or not. And every day is a chance to start anew. And do it with grace, right? There's somebody here that has learned grace. Maybe even, dare I say it, gratefulness to the universe for the blessings in their life, regardless of how little, how small. And yes, fake it till you make it sometimes. You have to. Get up every day, wash your face, brush your teeth, brush your hair. Look in the mirror and say, I am victory. I am blessed and highly favored. and say it till you mean it. Say it till you mean it. Okay? Because there is a lot of crap in the world that we have to deal with, and it's not going to stop. And we cannot get so jaded that we forget that we are a blessing. We are a blessing. Each of us as human beings living a human experience. Earth angels, empaths, light workers, earth angels, whatever you want to call yourself. We're here for a reason, man. And a season. We're not here forever. Don't squander the life that you have living in regret of what could have been, what didn't happen, and the losses that brought you to your knees. We need to deal with those things and transmute it to something more positive and blessings in our life. That's true strength. That is true strength. The strongest people go through the hardest, most devastating, I don't know how to even word it without swearing, so I'm not going to. They go through the hardest things in their lives and come out the other side to help other people. Be examples of strength, courage, fortitude. We are not perfect. We are perfectly imperfect. So we're not going to deal with it the same way somebody that is perfect, like Jesus, like God, like the source, like spirit would. And that's okay. We don't have to. But we can't go off the deep end either. And never, ever see the light of day again. Never see the beauty in life. Direction. Your true north. You're transforming from somebody that was very in the trenches, stuck, to somebody that knows where they want to go now. Is transforming their mind. I really believe it starts in the mind. Perseverance, man, through the storms, through the fuck shit. People go through it. And somebody's finding their will to live, is what I'm hearing. Good for you. Good for you. Spirit, give me one more card. The Grace. What's this Grace about? Somebody could be named Grace. Could have that in their name. Somebody might be graceful. To have the grace. Does it with grace. Yeah, you're an example to people. Suffering and sorrow. You're coming out intuition. Coming out the other side. Intuition's here. So it's like somebody is coming out of the darkness. And they're using their intuition and it's guiding them, right? The third eye is awakening. They persevere through very difficult situations and circumstances. With grace, it's saying. You're an example to people. When people think of all the nonsense you've been through, history, your family, they're going to say they did it with grace. They did this with grace, and it wasn't an easy thing to do. I want to go into the Kipperish because I just love the Kipperish, and it kind of gives me a little bit more something so, like the word says, intuitive. It's like intuitive, Kev. It's like intuitive. There's something about it that really gives some understanding. Spirit, give me some information on what this person went through that made them an example, made them wake up, what made them, I don't know, spiritual, seek their spirituality, go in that direction, transform, get that grace, do it with grace, do it with perseverance, because it's something really difficult. We all go through challenges, but like I said, some people go through so much nonsense. It's like you can't even believe it. But then again, some people could look at your life and say, I wouldn't be able to do it myself. So realize that. You are so much stronger than you think. You have so much, what is it, grit, moxie, than you could ever imagine. On the outside, people seeing your circumstances, that's what they're saying. I could never go through what that person went through. And you're doing it with grace. God bless you. Divination in the reverse. Okay, somebody doesn't have divinity. Somebody's unbothered by that they don't have divinity. Can't be bothered is what I'm hearing. Actual money. Child. Somebody doesn't have divinity and is unbothered. Nice guy. One more spirit. Let's figure out opposition. Blocked. This is a person that's blocked. This is a person, hang on, let me go. The child, money, nice guy, opposition. Oh, what is this? That was on the bottom of it, I don't know. Blocked, a karmic masculine. So somebody doesn't have divinity. This is a person that's unbothered. I'm worried about actual money. There's a child here. Could act like a child, right? Doesn't have to be a child. You could have children with this person. You could have children with this person. It's a nice guy. Somebody that acts like a nice guy, but they're your opposition. You block this person, they're your karmic masculine. You could have children with, or they act like a child. They're more worried about money. They're not worried about divinity. This was somebody that was unbothered by your suffering. They were more of a hindrance. They didn't help you. What's the child about? Maybe they acted like a child. They could be younger too. What's the child about, Spirit? Spirit, what's the child about? Wants to come out, I know that. Spirit, the child. Enamored. Somebody isn't enamored by this child. Somebody didn't care for this child. What the hell? Somebody didn't want this child. Conflict. This is a child. It creates conflict. The child. Somebody that they don't love. This karmic that doesn't like this child. That's nice. Conflict. Imprisoned in the reverse. So you got out of that situation because of the conflicts. They didn't want the child. They act like a nice guy. All they care about is money. It caused emotional pain. Yeah? Maybe this person thinks they're a rich guy. Acts like a rich guy. Got so much money, but it's actually your money. Yep, this is you moving on. You could be mature, like you could be younger than this person. Yeah. What does it say? Transition. Rest in peace. Maybe they wanted you dead. Oh my God. That's terrible. Is this somebody you moved on from? Damn. False. Documents, statements, agreements. False documents. In the reverse, though. Maybe you were finding out about this, that they falsified information. There's a message coming in about this, that they tried to rob you. Ice King, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody that you could have held in high honor, but they're abuse. They abused you in the past. It's in the reverse. They're no longer abusing you. This was, you thought, a soulmate, but it's in the reverse. This is a person that's a master manipulator. Yeah, they want to make you a love offer. But there's courthouse here. Family in reverse. You could have had a family with this person, but no longer. It's a person that wants to be trustworthy, but they're not. Use your intuition. You're a high priestess. They put death magic on you. That's what I'm saying. But it's in the reverse. It didn't work. Rest in peace. Maybe they did a will on you, or not a will, insurance policy on you, and they wanted you dead. Oh my God, seriously. What in the hell is this about, Spirit? Dear Lord. Unaffected money. They affected your money. No, unexpected money. They were expecting money for this. No wonder why you feel the way you do. Went through hell, coming out the other side. This person stole your money, maybe even put a life insurance policy on you. Death and, whatever, wanted you're dead. Didn't happen. Thought they were going to get money from you. Didn't happen. This is going in the courts, though. You could be getting divorced in this person, and that's why they wanted to off you. Oh, Lord, sorry. I mean, seriously, sorry. Oh, a lustful person. Yeah. Lustful person. Yeah, sitting there waiting for you to go. But they're getting their karma, man. They're sitting there waiting. They better hope that death magic don't come back to them. Return to sender, man. Let's hope not, man, because that's disgusting. That's disgusting to do that to somebody. This could have been somebody that acts like a nice guy and they're an ass. Complete ass. Who has no, it acts like they're all religious and they're trying to kill you. Maybe even poisoned you at one time. Maybe you got really sick one time from something they did. But they had a life insurance policy, stealing from you, trying to get money off of you. Wow. You got away from this person, had to heal from this person, and persevered despite this person's lustful energy. Thought they were going to get all kinds of money off of you. Use your intuition, you get the hell out of there, but they're sending death magic to you. In the reverse, though. They're not sending death magic anymore. Maybe it was sent back. I expect this person to better run now, if that's the case, because that's coming right towards you. You might be getting, this person might be sick now and everything because of what they did. That's real dumb. Real dumb. The sun, yeah. The sun is here illuminating what this person did. The sun is here. It's like there is happier days ahead for you. Days where you can celebrate. Where in this person's energy, in this person's care and keeping, it was a family. This was a family unit that's no longer, because you're divorcing this person. Courthouse is here. But this person stole from you. This person was in opposition of you. Wasn't enamored with you. They didn't even like you. Pretended. Didn't want the child, nothing. Piece of garbage. Seriously, piece of garbage. The hell. It's better getting, your life is going to get a lot better. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right, right? Because you're going to have a lot better days without this person. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Look at this, Knight of Swords. You're on your way out. Driving away from this situation. Guarded against this person, as you should be. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Popular. Beautiful. Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Five of Swords. This person did not have your best interest at heart. Wanted to keep you stuck. Had the knives pointed right at you. Crazy. Thought they were the Emperor. Yep. Just a person that does too much. Does too much and thinks too much of themselves. But the Chariot's moving. Chariot is moving away from this person. And thank God, because Ace of Swords, you're going to have a new opportunity, new beginning. Yeah. And it's not going to be with this Joker, that's for sure. That's crazy. That's disgusting. A Page of Wands. And I feel like there's communication that's going to be coming in about this person. Spending your money. 10 of Wands. Living large on your dime. 10 of Cups. You're going to have your wish fulfillment and your happiness. This person overburdened you. Spent your money. Wasted your time, man. But you know what? It was a lesson. It was definitely a lesson that you needed to learn, that, you cannot trust even people who say they love you if their actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. This person did not show love to you. All they cared about was what you could do for them. Okay? Selfish individual. All about me. That's what it was. But to go so far as to forge life insurance policy on you, and then hoping something happens to you so they can cash in as they're cashing your cash, as they're checking your cash out in every single site, right? Websites, online, and in stores. Jesus. But your intuition got you the hell out of there, and you could thank your spirit guides for that too. Because this is pathetic. Lustful energy. So they were looking for love in all the wrong places. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You might be getting downloads about that too. Downloads about the deception. What about the devil, man? Yeah, worrying about all materialism. That's all it cared about was the Benjamins. And you're out, 6 of Swords. Moving on. Get the hell out. Towards your 2 of Cups. You're going to find something. Maybe they went out. Maybe they moved on from you. Cheating on you. Going in hotel rooms and stuff like that. Finding love here, there, and everywhere while they're spending your dime. Magician. You're a magician, all right. Look at online. Yep. Sneaky Pete over here. Oh, Lord. Lord. Make it make sense. You are a gift to this person, and I'm telling you, 5 of Wands, keeping you stressed. That's all they wanted, stressing you out. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving. There's somebody here coming towards you. Slow moving knight. Yep. I'm telling you, you have to be guarded against this person. This person's not trustworthy at all. Oh, my word. I have a player, all right. Yep. 2 of Pentacles. Just confused. Not knowing what to do. Maybe for a long time, they kept you in that state. You were the star. You were the gift. They thought they were. They thought they were God's gift. Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. All about the Benjamins. Filling their coffers. Yeah, my goodness. Yeah, you have to use your intuition and move on. Queen of Pentacles. You're going to be abundant. And it's going to happen after you leave this other person. It's not easy, you know. But it's going to be more fruitful for you to walk away from this person. Because all they did was keep you stuck and in a harmful way. You can have the world, money, success, material things. But if you don't have a person by your side that you can trust, you have absolutely nothing. And that's what they wanted for you, nothing. All they cared about was what you could do for them materially. And you used your intuition. Your third eye was opening. You were seeking source. They had a form of religion and proved false to its power. They may even talk about God, but they do not live by that standard. They live by gluttony. They live by materialism. It's like always about them. And you got out of there. You could have had a child with this person, could have been married to this person. But you could have the whole world and still lose your soul living this life. And they sending you death magic, signing stuff in your name and using your name to get ahead in life, using your money, your resources, and not giving a damn about you. Woo, man, have mercy, Spirit, come through. Ugh, Spirit, I don't know, you know. Who is this person? Spirit, who could this person be? All right, we got Virgo, we got Capricorn, Scorpio. One more. Who could this person be that was doing this nonsense? Cancer, Taurus, and Aquarius. Oh, man. No more. Release any energy, Spirit, that are, give back any energies that have been attached to this person, and give, you know, return that person's energy, my collective's energy, back to them. With love and light, transmute whatever negativity that's being sent in their direction. As I wish, so shall it be. Whew, that's some heavy stuff, and I can certainly understand why you would feel the way you do. But the fact of the matter is, you are going to be a much better version once you release this person and forgive. Not for this person's sake. You don't have to call this person up at all. But forgive this person for what they did in absolute selfishness. And move on with your life, because you're going to have a better situation for you and your child without this person. And I hate saying it like that, because you want to look at the good in somebody, and this is just ugly. This is just selfish, ugly, and probably criminal, actually. Because to sign forged names on policies and stuff like that without your permission, I mean, seriously, this person's going to be in a whole hell of a lot of trouble when all of this stuff goes back to them. And it will. It will. But bless you for your perseverance, for loving yourself enough to release yourself from this prison. Okay? Because I'm telling you, forgive this person in your heart. Say it out loud and move forward. Because you are going to be blessed. You are going to be blessed. And this person, the curse upon this person is going to be generationally. That's what I see here in the cards. That's heavy, heavy. All right, so thank you so much for joining me on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe, because I love to have you. Till next time. Be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.